How do you get into cryptocurrency?
Honestly, my first time was around 2018. Me and Parsant were I just turned 18. He was still 16. But I seen this coin called Dogecoin, right? And it was so cheap, like $75. My birthday money, basically. I just turned 18, put it all into Dogecoin, and it was like 0.00002, right? Barely even a penny, like nowhere near a penny. And then 2020, this just spiked. That $75 I had invested turned into $10,000. So that was like, whoa. Like, I was young. I spent that money, and I didn't know what was going on. But this year came around, and like I'm learning all this information about the bull cycle, how the stock market is working, and the crypto market is working, and they're like, together basically. And it's just like, it's insane. The like potential is endless, basically.
Long-term holding, I have 13 Bitcoin, 20 something
You
Ethereum.
have 13 Bitcoin right now?
Yeah.
Basically, there's a centralized side. That's where Bitcoin, Ethereum, let's say right now, the most popping cryptocurrency is XRP.
Centralized भनेको Ethereum, Bitcoin, stuff like that. You know? Like, what is Ethereum? Ethereum, they have a whole backward platform.
Right.
What is Bitcoin? Well, Bitcoin is another currency, just like the US dollar, right, and stuff like that, right? So it has value because people are giving it value.
Yeah.
Decentralized is if I go out on the street, and I just pick up something, I can call out decentralized, right? But centralized is it's been verified. It has a purpose. It has use. I don't trade shitcoins. I don't trade any of that stuff. I have long-term investments. Like I said, I have Bitcoin.
You said Bitcoin.
I have Bitcoin at 18,000, 21,000. That's where I have my Bitcoins, right? So I have more than 5x my money.
Nobody can control crypto because everybody owns a portion of it. Like, I own a portion. He owns a portion. You can
it's
own
kind
a
of
portion.
on, I guess, hope that Trump Trump and Elon Musk. We've seen Tesla, right? Tesla's at all-time high. It's at 480, 490 right now. The reason it's so high up, Elon and Trump, they know how to manipulate. They know how to not manipulate. Sorry to use that word. They know how to use the market to their advantage. They're businessmen. They're super smart, especially Elon. And wherever Elon and Trump go, attention goes. Wherever there's attention, there's money. Yeah. Okay, so because of that happening, and Trump is pro crypto.
He got me a private jet just to come to Tennessee to just hit him, like watch him hit $1 million. When we were like, what? You were like 17. I was like 19. Like,
not bullshitting.
why would I got videos like literally me getting in the private jet. This motherfucker really flew me out. Sorry for my language, but he just flew me out. He said we're going to Tennessee.
That's the power of crypto or trading. Hello. Welcome back to Fusion Fun one more time. आज मसँग दुईजना भाइहरू छन्. एउटा भाइ चाहिँ पहिल्यै मसँग पडकास्ट गरिसकेको छन् भाइले. उसको नाम थियो प्रशान्त अनि उसको कजिन मिस्टर खेम पनि यहाँ छन्. एन्ड दे बोथ वान टक अबाउट क्रिप्टोकरेन्सी. एकदमै हाइपमा आइरहेको ट्रेन्डिङमा चलिरहेको अहिलेको समयमा. सो आई वान वेलकम यु both of you.
Thanks for having us.
Yep.
In my podcast. And I know you. And I know you as well since a long time.
Yeah.
How are you guys today?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Same old.
So my first question to him first. How do you get into cryptocurrency?
Honestly, my first time was around 2018. Me and Parsant were I just turned 18. He was still 16. But I seen this coin called Dogecoin, right? And it was so cheap, like $75. My birthday money, basically. I just turned 18, put it all into Dogecoin, and it was like 0.00002, right? Barely even a penny, like nowhere near a penny. And then 2020, this just spiked. That $75 I had invested turned into $10,000.
Damn, $10,000.
$10,000 from $75.
75.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was like, whoa. Like, I was young. I spent that money, and I didn't know what was going on. But this year came around, and like I'm learning all this information about the bull cycle, how the stock market is working, and the crypto market is working. And they're like, together basically. And it's just like, it's insane. The like potential is endless basically. But that's basically where I got started. Now I'm like, I got more knowledge into it. Like I'm very inside now. I could like see so much. There's so much potential to grow. And like, this year, Bitcoin just hit an all-time high of 100,000 K.
Right.
10 years ago, it was 20,000. Anybody who got in, that would have been $80,000 profit. You don't get that type of return anywhere else. Like,
so, किन्यौ त तिमीले 20,000 on that?
I didn't have money. I was only like probably like 14. So now I'm 22. So I wish I did.
So Prashant, mostly तिमी त stock trade गर्छौ नि त.
Stocks.
So how much do you know about crypto?
Long term, I do pretty good. I have Bitcoin and Ethereum. Long term holding, I have 13 Bitcoin, 20 something.
You
Ethereum.
have 13 Bitcoin right now.
Yeah. and I can show you guys the average price on them and everything. You know, so
Damn.
I have that, but that's long term.
That's-
I don't trade. I don't day trade cryptocurrencies. I know people that do really well. You know, but
he does, right?
when
He
it
does
comes
that.
to
Yeah,
you
but
trade.
yeah, it's just like trading options on the stock market, you know, but it's a little bit more risk but higher reward.
कसरी त्यो क्रिप्टोकरेन्सी कसरी अप्सन जसरी ट्रेड गर्छन्
So it's called, well, these are called shit coins, meme coins, but it just basically works with the news. Like, you know, basically there's a centralized side. That's where Bitcoin, Ethereum, let's say right now the most popping cryptocurrency is XRP. All these coins they do something. Like Bitcoin, it's like a holding, right? And then let's say Ethereum, you know what NFTs are, you know all those pictures. That's where Ethereum lies. And then Solana, it's a ecosystem where you trade like basically coins people come up with. These coins could do really well. Like you catch them at like 0.00 something, and it could go to a cent. And if you put like $10-$20 in, and it goes to that number, you could be making like.
Oh, that's very basic, right?
Very basic,
Very
but it's like
basic,
you
yeah.
want to stick to the centralized side. Let's say if you put $100 into the centralized side, you can put $10 in the decentralized side. But like the centralized side there's like no risk. I would
Okay,
say.
what is okay in a very simple term? Centralized भनेको के हो and decentralized भनेको के हो?
Decentralized is like, you know, nobody's really controlling anything. It's like you could do whatever. People can make coins like any time of the day, you know? Like the stock market closes at 4:30, right?
Yep, 4
Yeah, right.
Eastern.
This doesn't close at all. It's 24/7. Holidays and it doesn't wait on nobody.
Yeah.
So like for me this was better cuz like I could trade at night. Like, you know, when I have free time, when I'm doing like something like I don't have anything to do, I could trade. Stock market, you have hours. You have to like basically.
So centralized चाहिँ स्टक्सहरु
Centralized is just more. There's more funding behind it. There's more, you know, like it's more stable. Decentralized is less stable.
still centralized हुँदा हो नि त ट्रेड त गर्न मिल्छ नि त
So
24
yeah,
hour
so
हैन?
if I can kind of explain, centralized भनेको Ethereum, Bitcoin, stuff like that. You know? Like what is Ethereum? Ethereum, they have a whole backward platform. You know?
Right.
What what is Bitcoin? Well, Bitcoin is another currency, just like the US dollar, right, and stuff like that, right? So it has value because people are giving it value.
Yeah.
Decentralized is if I go out on the street, I know, and I just pick up something, I can call that decentralized, right? But centralized is it's been verified, it has a purpose, it has use. So that's what centralized and decentralized
So
is.
centralized coinहरु कति छन्?
There's a lot, you know, anything that's on like Coinbase, let's say crypto.com, Robin, those are centralized. These are coins that are already backed up. They have like, you know, they have funding behind it. There's a good liquidity pool and the market cap is locked. So like nobody can put like, let's say you put $100,000 in, right? You're on the centralized side, somebody could take that money. The centralized side, they can't. It's going to keep growing. As the coin grows, you're going to grow with it. Like, you know, and obviously when you invest money, it can go up or down. But like you know, long-term hold, they always used to tend to go up.
So एकदमै 0.00 भएको कुनै centralized coinहरु छन्?
There's coins like that, but like you have to buy a larger
market
quantity.
cap high into.
Yeah.
So market cap is how much money total is in it, right? So
Right.
if for example, let's say there's $1 million market cap, तपाईँले 250,000 हाल्नु भने you can inflate the price.
Yeah.
So हाम्रो नेपालीहरूको मिरमा चाहिँ के हुँदैछ भने a lot of people Dogecoin कतिवटा decentralized सुन्छन् हैन?
Right.
Safe Moon, all that stuff in 2020. And then what ends up happening is you end up buying it, you know? You hold it, you're up 300-400%, and then they end up selling it. And you're stuck with worthless coins. So that's the decentralized side. That is gambling, borderline gambling is what I would call it. I don't recommend doing stuff like that. I think day trading, cryptocurrency, it has its risks, you know, just like everything else. That I think that's a better way to go with Bitcoin and Ethereum instead of trading the shit coins.
So all the meme coins are shit coins?
But like, unless like people are really behind it, like it depends on the developer. There's a whole background to it. Like there's Telegram you can use, Soul Scanner, this and that. Like, you know, Twitter to see what's going on. Like if you catch a good shitcoin at the lowest price and it goes all the way up, your money's gonna go through the roof. But you gotta know where to get out and get in. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yep.
Okay. कसरी चाहिँ तिमी get in and get out हुन्छ? कतिखेर बेच्ने भने चाहिँ how do you know?
It's basically
Because it is volatile.
it's volatile.
Super,
Yeah.
super.
So my strategy basically is I get in. If I can find a coin that's already low, right? If I can get in, let's say I times it by 2, right? I already got my initial investment back. I'll take it out. So anything that's left in there, and if it goes to the moon, it's money that I already made profit. So it's not, if I lose anything, it's not what I'm losing. But like I'm guilty of like, you know, letting it sit there and thinking, oh, it's gonna go all the way there because I'm seeing the trend, right? But sometimes the trend can reverse and go back down. You
त्यतिखेर
don't
चाहिँ के
know.
गर्नु अनि?
And for that time, like I could lose my money, or if I already took my initial investment out, I don't lose anything. I just lost the money that was Not even like I never took it out, so it was never my money to begin
So
with.
normally, what do? You sell half of them?
Yeah, I sell half of them as soon as it's like becomes times 2. So let's say I put $50 in, right? It becomes $100. I'm taking my $50 out right away. So if I lose anything, I don't lose my actual money. It's only profits I'm playing with.
What do? You want to add on?
So with me and Cam, we have two completely different trading styles. You know, I'm into stocks and stuff like that. I know about crypto a little, but I'm not super into it. Now, one thing I'll say, and me and him gonna have an argument about this.
So
on
who
camera.
has more money?
Huh? I think personally, I have a higher net worth. I know,
Yeah.
but that doesn't. What's it called? His expertise is in a different field than
Right,
mine. You know,
right,
it would do, but it's different. So Mirotsi opinion, you know, on crypto is completely different than Usko. Like he's into that stuff. Motsi, I don't trade shitcoins. I don't trade any of that stuff. Motsi, I have long term investments. You know, like I said, I have Bitcoin.
You said Bitcoin.
I have Bitcoin at 18,000, 21,000. That's where I have my Bitcoins, right? So I have more than 5x my money. And Ethereum, same thing. I know I have bought at $600, $400, $700. Thought when it comes to shitcoins and stuff,
So just for my viewers, can we like see the screenshot on the?
I can pull that up. Yeah, give me 1 sec. You want you want portfolio or just Bitcoin?
Just the Bitcoin.
Bitcoin, if they want to zoom into this.
Damn. I didn't see the quantity, but I see
Oh,
the,
so
the dollar amount.
so
That's
so
massive, bro.
right here it says 13. I put 1 point.
What is your average?
My average on Bitcoin
Yeah.
is 20,764.
20,000.
Yep. So I got I bought all those Bitcoins for 269,000. It's worth 1.36 million.
God damn.
So that's the return I got on.
Are
it.
you gonna sell?
No, no,
Never.
no.
Okay.
Not now.
Where do you see the Bitcoin is
So
going?
cryptocurrency, once again, I think that because you know how Ethereum, Bitcoin, I know those have a use. So in my opinion, I think that as soon as the government decides, I know this is all depending on government and stuff like that. Government like okay, it's use case, I know. I mean we're gonna give it a value. It's gonna blow. I think it's gonna go higher. Oil, it's all off hype.
Yeah.
Oil, everything
Okay,
is
I
off
have a
hype.
question about it. Government को regulations-हरुले हैन केही असर गर्छ in future?
Yes, negatively or positively, ठुलो छ हात किनभने if they decide, they say tomorrow, okay, के भन्छ United States citizens cannot trade the Bitcoin, it's gonna drop.
China,
Because
कसले
China
चाहिँ
already
गर्छ?
did that.
Like
China
who
already did
created
that.
Bitcoin?
Sam to show.
Where is he
I
from?
don't know how
Is he
to say
from
his name.
US or?
Nobody knows him. The second they find out who he is, the value can drop. So what the guy that created Bitcoin did was he made a pool of
No one knows him?
no one knows him because the second they find out, it's like this: if you invent something, right? Let's say a coin, a stock, I know. Why does the U.S. dollar have value? Right? Why does it have value? Because
People
we
give it
give
value.
it value, right? If everybody in the world says tomorrow the U.S. dollar isn't worth anything, के हुन्छ? Zero मा पुग्छ.
Right.
Drop हुन्छ. But everybody gives it a value, you know. So just like that, we're giving Bitcoin a value. The second people decide it's not worth anything, जान्छ. So and supply and demand has something to do with it. The reason why Bitcoin कति वर्ष हैन माथि मुनि is because के भन्छ supply is limited. हैन just like gold. Me and him were talking about this earlier. सुन जस्तै के भन्छ there's a limited resource, हैन. संसारमा सुन सकेपछि it's going to go up. किनभने there's no more
Right,
available,
right,
right?
right, right.
And हाम्रो नेपालीहरुले सबभन्दा धेरै के किन्छन्? सुन.
Yeah.
Right? घरमा
Supply and
तपाईहरुको
demand.
सुन छ, हाम्रो सुन छ, सबैले सुन किन्छन्. But we don't think about Bitcoin. हैन? किनभने it's still pretty new.
Yeah.
So that's kind of my opinions on it.
तिमीले चाहिँ के होल्ड गरेको छौ?
I got like I
So
didn't
shit coinsहरु के होल्ड गरेको?
not really shitcoins because you don't hold shitcoins. Shitcoin is just for like the time being, okay, trying to make some money. I got some Ethereum. I got
Okay.
some XRP. That's what I'm really like. That's my heavy hitter. Like I've been putting all my money into it. All my family. I've been just telling them put money into it. Put money into it. Put money into it. Right.
But okay, what if it goes down?
I mean, it can go up and down. But like the thing is, you just gotta believe. You gotta have conviction. If you don't believe in something, what's the point of doing it?
True.
So like,
I
and
agree.
then okay. So what's XRP used for?
But in case like you cannot force someone,
You can't.
अथवा convince, right?
Yeah.
It's a volatile.
Yeah. No, definitely. But like, you
तर
gotta-
होइन this is funny situation.
yeah.
You're saying your family to put money into
Yeah.
points, right? अनि त्यो गयो crash भयो भने and they're gonna bust your ass.
Why would they? I mean, I'm not forcing them to do anything
Right.
they don't want to
Okay.
do. But okay, like in the past few weeks, right, I was telling my friends, hey, get into this at this price point. They weren't doing it, right? And then they started seeing, oh, wow, like, you know, I got into it cheap. Like, I'm making money on it, like crazy amount of money. And then I'm waiting for the summer. So the crazy part is this year, who's going into office? Who's going to be the president of the United States?
Trump.
And what is he? Pro-crypto, right? So on the 20th, the guy that runs SEC, which is like basically, you know, currency in the United States, he's resigning. He was anti-crypto. Gary Gensler. He's getting out of office. Now Trump is going to put his candidate on the seat. So now Trump always is making a department for crypto. And now crypto has no rules. Right? When crypto starts getting more rules, people are going to believe in it more because there's like structure behind it, right?
So what after Trump? अर्को प्रेसिडेन्टमा भने चाहिँ के हुन्छ नि?
But if it's already embedded into the United system, the next president could take it over. And like nobody can control crypto because everybody owns a portion of it. Like, you know, I own a portion, he owns a portion, you can
it's
own
kind
a
of
portion.
on, I guess, hope that Trump ल्याएर, you know, Trump and Elon Musk, we've seen Tesla, right? Tesla's at all-time high. It's at 480, 490 right now. The reason it's so high up, you know, Elon and Trump, they know how to manipulate. They know how to not manipulate. Sorry to use that word. They know how to use the market to their advantage. They're businessmen. They're super smart, especially Elon. You know? And wherever Elon and Trump go, attention goes. Wherever there's attention, there's money.
Yeah.
Okay. So because of that happening, and Trump is pro crypto, I think that we are going to see higher, because I think if Trump were not to be president, Asti, I know the night that Trump got elected, everything blew up, right? So if it wasn't for him, I think that we would still be under 100,000 honestly on Bitcoin, but because he is, we're above 100 now. That acts as our support, like we kind of talked about in the last video.
So मेरो point चाहिँ के भने, okay, जब president change हुन्छ नि त,
Yep.
उसले बनाएको regulations-हरू चाहिँ तिनीहरु बस्छ.
I
mean, there's legislation that has to get passed. Like once a law gets placed, you have to. It takes time to take it out or like, you know, add to it, right? Like okay, exactly. But like if there's a structure behind it and it's running well for America, why would somebody come and try to destroy it? You know?
Yeah. So I think in the next 4 years, I know that Trump is president. I mean, either crypto ramro, if we're using it right or wrong. If it's positive impact, I don't see a reason to change the law, you know. No, of course they're gonna yank that thing out, you know. That there's a big given to like definitive, either, you know, it's gonna go well in the next 4 years, I know. And we're gonna get a difference there.
So April this year was called the halving, right? This is when 20,000 Bitcoin gets cut out of circulation. Now the supply is going down, means demand is going up. Another reason for the price increase. And this happens every 4 years. President election is every 4 years. So last time there was this thing called a bull cycle when Trump was getting out of office. Now think about it. Trump is a pro-crypto president, and now he's coming into office during the next bull cycle every 4 years. So like now,
so are you saying yo अब फेरि अर्को president हुन्छ and then फेरि
it's every 4 no, Trump is done after this, you know. Yeah, but like the thing is, when he left office, right, Joe Biden was coming into office, right? Joe Biden is really not for crypto or anything. Like, does he mention nothing like that?
Is he anti-crypto?
There's nothing to be said. He could be either or, but it just doesn't seem like he's into it. Yeah, he's older too. Like he's not really into stuff like that. Okay, so but like Trump, businessman, coming into office, he's been going to like conventions with crypto and stuff like that. And like I was just like looking at a video. He said we want crypto to be the thing of the United States, not China. He hates China, you know. In China, Bitcoin is banned. You can't trade. I believe you can't trade Bitcoin and stuff like that in China. But the thing is, like, this has so much potential to grow. We're still pretty young into it. Like Bitcoin came out in 2009. My family moved to America in 2008. Imagine getting in at Bitcoin as 0.0009, even putting $10 in. Like my parents would be millionaires right now, you know. So there's potential.
Oh yeah, I mean,
endless potential.
It's just like huncha.
Yeah,
like, everybody thinks like that.
Yeah,
that I think bullshit like some
because you can't go back and do it.
Oh, like म 000 मा हुँदा किन्नु भा हैन म मर्नु भा
त्यसलाई FOMO भन्छ
अहिले पडकास्टै हुँदैन थियो त्यो त भएन नि त.
Yeah, exactly.
So everything runs in a blockchain, right?
Yeah.
So explain that in a simplest term, like so my viewer can understand, especially in my Nepali viewers. Okay,
I'll try to. So basically it's a system, but nobody controls the system, right? A blockchain is like people can send money through like you know how, let's say you want to send money to your parents and they live in Nepal, right? You got to go to like Western Union, this or that, right? Okay, if you do it through crypto, there is no, like, you know, you don't have to go nowhere. You could just instantly, like, the blockchain is everywhere. That's the thing. You know, that's basically the term behind it. And then
you wanna add some points on it?
I don't know a lot about the blockchain, you know. थाहा भएको भनेको I know that I've sent money to Canada and stuff like that. I think Nepalमा ban छ. Another thing, हाम्रो Nepali or Bhutanese community is अस्ति what's it called? Bhutan, they own Bitcoin. And he just cashed out. Bhutanko Raja, I think, I'm pretty sure I heard the news. He had Bitcoin and they made a tremendous amount on it, you know? So my question is kind of, I'm a Nepalese, why ban it there, you know? I don't know a lot about the blockchain. I've sent crypto, like I said, to Canada and stuff, you know? It's super simple, it's super easy. There's a lot of places still it's not allowed.
So हरेक कोइनको आफ्नो ब्लकचेन हुन्छ?
Basically, it's just like you have like a wallet, right? And it's like an ID to you. You paste that wallet, like wallet ID, and you send it to there. Basically, and you can make different wallets and stuff like that. It's unlimited amount of wallets you can have, right? So basically, okay, so I asked you for your wallet ID. I just pasted it on there, and then the thing is, nobody can see all these transactions.
That's a process. That's a process of how to do it, right?
Yeah.
How to transfer that.
Yeah.
So,
But no, the thing is, like, nobody can see these transactions. When you're on the decentralized side, the government can't see anything you're doing. Like, your money, when you put it in there, on the centralized side, yeah, because you're going to take it out, taxes, you know, and, like, right now, crypto has heavy taxes, but, like, when Trump gets into the office and stuff like that, things like that might change, but we don't know, you know. This is all, like, theory and stuff like that for the taxes, but, like...
What I heard is only Bitcoin, Ethereum has their own blockchain, and all the altcoins, they run under Ethereum blockchain.
Well, it's different. Like, Solana has its own environment, so it has to run on its own chain as well, because, like, that's where you trade shitcoins and stuff like that. But, like, Ethereum has its own blockchain, so you can trade, like, other types of coins on there. Like, Ethereum has shitcoins, too. You know, like, all these blockchains have different coins. So you buy them, you go into the decentralized side. Like, you can't trade with cash. You got to trade with these coins. So, like, you buy these coins, and you go into the environment and then trade. So, basically, that's what it is.
So long term, short term.
I am pro long term.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay.
I'll be honest. I'll come out and say I have completely different views from how Khem trades and stuff. I know. I respect it. That for me, short term or day trading crypto, it's too risky.
Yeah.
It's not. It's too much uncertainty. Man, like it feels like almost borderline gambling. I know. Casino ma gएर तपाईले $100 हाल्नुहोस् केमा हैन र Dogecoin मा हालेको त्यही हो because I get probably 30 messages a day people saying buy Dogecoin कहाँ जान्छ कहाँ जान्छ I don't know. Stop asking me. किनभने it's not something that's real. It's not something that has value. Value भनेको Elon Muskले दिने हो त्यसलाई हैन. उसले केही ट्विटहरु गरिसक्दा it goes up and then a little bit after it goes down. We don't know to के हुन्छ. I can't chart that the way I chart stocks. I don't know what's going to happen, you know.
So you guys are aware of the bull cycle this year
Yeah.
or next year, let's say.
I think
right?
so what I want to say about the bull cycle, you know, is kind of going into stocks and for crypto for this podcast is हाम्रो नेपालीहरु धेरै जोइन गरिनु भएको छ, हैन? Coming into the market when everything is hot. If you have money, don't buy anything. Learn how to trade, learn how stocks work. I'm not saying you have to join my group, but learn how they work. You know, I have a lot of people that have lost hundreds of thousands of dollars. I have people that have lost $1 million, right? I know those people. I'm a Nepali, when they come in, but I want to make money. Okay, you want to make money. Everything's going up. They see people making money. They want to join. You know, they're like FOMO, fear of missing out. So once that happens, what ends up happening is that you lose your money, right? Let's say you put in 100,000, for example, or 10,000. Once you lose half your money, you have to make the other half back, right? And then it becomes this gambling cycle. It goes from making a living off trading and making it into a business. That slowly turns into a gambling addiction. And we don't realize it, I know, but that's gambling. We end up buying and selling, and we're trying to make our money back without any data. That's gambling.
Yeah.
Okay, why are you gambling then?
Well, like how you said, I'm not really gambling like with the shit coins like that. Okay, so on the centralized side, it's not gambling to me. Like I'm putting my money as a long-term investment. Like some of these coins hold value. Like Bitcoin, it holds value, right? Like XRP holds value. It does something. Like there's this thing called DOT. It's a coin. It's a video game basically.
What was the coin?
It's called DOT. DOT.
Okay.
And then these coins also pay you dividends if you didn't know that, just like stocks.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, you stake it.
I also didn't know about that.
You stake it and you get paid dividends. The more coins you have, the more dividends you're gonna get paid per coin, right? And these coins can pay like 1, 2, 3 days worth of dividends like this. So like let's say you have like 100,000 coins, right? And it's paying you like later on, let's say these coins start blowing up, like let's say they get to the one I have DOT, right? It's at $8 right now. So let's say it gets to like $20. Right now at $8, I'll say it pays me like 50, 60 cents every few days, right?
So if I put 10K,
Yep.
how much dividend?
Just depends on the price you get in. But now this coin's gonna go up, let's say, right? When this coin goes up, they're gonna pay you more dividends because the company is it has more of an asset. Now they can afford to pay you more in dividends. Like I have this friend, right? When Solana was like $20, $30, he had put in $1,000, right? Now he makes like $1,000 a week because of that initial investment of $1,000. Now Solana is at $200 something, like probably $250. Now he makes $1,000 a week from the coins that $1,000 he had invested, and now this is passive income for him. You know, like he's gonna get that $1,000 every week. So like,
So every time you use, invest or put money into crypto, what are the factors you look into? So then you make your judgment and you invest.
so like basically, what's behind the coin? What's the coin about? What does it do for people? Like, it has to offer a service. If it has no meaning behind it, like these shit coins have no meaning behind
Okay,
it.
tell me about XRP.
XRP. So basically,
You have some money.
I have a
into it.
lot of money in XRP. But basically, XRP is like me sending money throughout the world, like, right? So when you go to Western Union, we said you're gonna pay like a $9-10 fee to send the money anywhere. With XRP, it takes 3 seconds, and you're paying like 3 cents for the fee. There's $27 trillion sitting in one bank in the world, so money can flow through the whole world. Like, you know, let's say money go from Spain to Canada, from Canada to Nepal, from Nepal to America. This money has to keep moving. It has flow. But now XRP wants to be the commander of it. Basically, they want to be that, like, that's that blockchain that people, like, you know, send and receive money through. And it's so
But
fast.
why not Bitcoin? Why not the US dollar? Why not?
Yeah,
So,
why not?
XRP has, like, basically it can talk to the bank. It's a system where it can speak to the banks, and it has like the technology for it.
So it's made just for that.
Basically, that's the reason behind it. And then the thing is, the
See, I didn't
people
know
that
that
work
either,
for
so-
XRP are engineers that used to work for Bitcoin. So now they're saying that XRP is going to be a better coin than Bitcoin in the long run. I'm not saying it's going to hit $100,000. We don't know that, right? But I'm more than convinced, like, this is going to hit more than $10-15 in this next few months. And like,
Really?
I'm
10,
more
10, 15?
10-15. I got so much conviction.
How,
And like,
how many, what's your quantity?
I have like 3 separate accounts. In all those accounts, I'd say well over 5,000.
5,000?
Yeah, coins.
XRP.
Yeah.
And what's your average on different
So
account?
on my Coinbase account, it's about, I bought it at like 55 cents, like let's say June, when it wasn't doing anything. It was just
Right.
sitting there. I put in like $500, right? And it started going up, and I'm like, whoa, like, it's going up at a rate, you know. And then I started getting more information about it. What's the meaning behind it? Like, at first I had no idea. I just put the money in there just to put the money in there. And then I just started getting more interested, and like started looking on Twitter. Like, there's people that talk about this stuff that are really higher up, like, you know, that are really into this. And then I seen what it's doing, and there was just a 60-minute interview with the CEO of XRP. I hope you know, like, this whole campaign and stuff was like funded by crypto, but people don't know that because they didn't want to make it be known. Trump, Kamala, everybody was funded by crypto. There's so many people that are
So who is the guy behind
the CEO of XRP.
XRP?
Yeah,
He
If you-
funded everyone?
it was not everybody, but like all these different cryptocurrencies were funding people because now they got the right people on, like, in the House. Now legislation can get passed easier because they picked the right people to be in Congress. Like, Trump winning look at the lead he won by. Like, it was marginally, like, you know, he won by so much. Like, Kamala didn't stand a chance. And like, so many people want to see crypto doing well with a pro crypto president. That's why he's in office right now, I believe. And okay, Elon Musk, he just acquired Twitter 2 years ago. Okay, like, there's this whole theory behind it, but why did he name it X? Think about it. And now on Twitter, you can
X
start.
is his space.
Yeah, X space, yeah. But
Yeah.
like, now XRP came into effect by Ripple. Ripple is the company that owns XRP.
त्यो तरिकाले लोजिकले
Yeah,
सोच्दाखेरि
it's
अलिकति
just
bullshit हुँदैन?
just a little bit, but like, think of it's just a theory, you know, like, just like look at it, like, why is all these things happening? Like,
Speculation.
it's like connect the dots, like, you know, it could not mean anything, but it could mean something too, you know. But like, there's information behind it. Like, I have to go read books, like, you know, tweets, let's say, all these like interviews and stuff like that. So much time being into this, like, devoted into this, to know, like, my money's not gonna get, like, you know, turned into zero. Like, you know, I'm not just putting my money in here blind. Like, I don't want to lose my money. Who wants to lose money, you know? But like, every coin has its dips and ups and downs.
Yeah,
like, you know.
but okay, for that, होइन कुन टाइममा बेच्ने कुन टाइममा किन्ने ओके कुन टाइममा किन्ने त थाहा हुन्छ होला किनकि बढ्दैछ अथवा घट्दैछ किनिन्छ
I'll be
बेच्ने क्या जस्तो how do you take profit like
so basically now, like, when
You-
when it was going up, like I told you, my average price was by 55 cents, right? I bought in at like $2.20 again. That wasn't great, but like, still, I think I'm still early. So like, and then the selling part is like, when do you feel like you took enough profit? You can't get greedy. That's the thing with trading. You can't get greedy. If you feel like you got your money's worth from your initial investment to what you're at now, get out. At the end of the day, this is free money. Like, this isn't your money to start off with. My thing is like FOMO, like I don't want to miss out. So I always leave a little bit in there just in case it skyrockets, even if it's like 10, 15 coins, if it does something, that's going to be huge. So that's what I would say. Like, some people sell too early, some people sell too late, and there's like a little bit of people that'll sell at the right moment, but you don't know when the right moment is. And like, think about it. Bitcoin is at 100,000. There's been bull cycles after it touched 20,000, it touched 60,000. People could sell there. But interesting thing is, do you know who Michael Saylor is? No. He's basically the CEO of what's it called, MicroStrategy, right? They're buying Bitcoin at $100,000 right now. At $100,000 right now. He had Bitcoin before at like 20,000, whatever. Why are they buying at $100,000 right now? Because they believe in it, and they're not buying no little amounts. They're buying billions of dollars worth. Like, so it's like,
so like that logic I think I could put into I'm a trading world company, Tesla right now all-time high. People are still buying it, so I'm kind of comparing the two. Now, once again, I don't day trade crypto, but putting that same logic, what he just said, is even though Tesla is at all-time high, we've never seen this price before split or after split. Right now it would be worth about 1,500. In 2022 or in 2021 it was about 1,200 all-time high though. So even though we're so far high up there, people are still buying, big companies are still buying it now, and that kind of gives it back up. Why would you dump billions of dollars into something large of money? So that's kind of, I guess I kind of see his point. That as far as day trading crypto and stuff, I'm still against it. And that's my opinion on it.
For the most part, I don't day trade. Let's just say I just put my money in there and let it grow, okay? But recently I've been going into like the stock market because now all these Bitcoins and stuff have ETFs in the stock market, right?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah. So like the other day I was just getting, like, me and my friend, he does dividends and stuff like that, right? And he was just like trying to teach me because like me, I just invest. I didn't know how to collect dividends and stuff like that. So like this past week we've been working on that. So like, I'm getting paid. I'm using my money to make more money, basically, right? So ticker symbol MSTY is basically ETF. So basically, Bitcoin, when Bitcoin goes up, this goes up as well. But you get paid dividends for this. Like right now, I think it just came out that you get paid $3 per share. So like, let's say you have 100 shares, right? That's $300 you're getting back every month from your initial investment. Now it could go up, it can go down depending on how it performs and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, you're always gonna get your initial investment back and some money going forward. And now how you use that $300 that you just made from that 10,000 that you invested is like on you. You can reinvest it into a coin, get more. Now next time you buy, let's say you buy more MSTY, right? Now you have, instead of 20 coins, you have 23. Now you're gonna get paid like extra $3-4 from those other coins you have. Now you can reinvest it and grow your portfolio out, but that's going to take some time. This is long-term investing.
So there are two categories, right? Centralized and decentralized. Centralized is safe, and decentralized is not safe.
Not so safe.
I wouldn't say. I would like, everything is about research. It's about trends on the decentralized side. Like, if you really are plugged in and you know what you're doing and you know how to cut your losses at a good time, you'll be fine. Like, but it's just about like, don't go in there, oh, I'm going to be rich. Just go in there, don't take more money than you can afford to lose. Like, let's go to the casino, right? But it's not like there's research behind it. When you go play a game, there's nothing you could do. It's just like, it's 50-50. This, I would say, the more research you do, the more you understand, the odds of you winning gets higher.
Right.
But the less time and effort you put into this, it gets lower, But it's all about the work you do. Like, I'll help anybody, understand this and stuff like that. But it's like, I can't do this for you. You got to understand what it is. Like, at the end of the day, this is your money you're trying to invest, not mine.
Yeah, I mean, talking to you, मैले कति बुझे जस्तो लाग्थ्यो हैन, but बुझेको रहेनछ. And you're making even more complicated to me.
Yeah. But it's not, it's really not.
This is all new to me as well.
It's really not that hard to understand.
So it's all new to me.
You just gotta like it's like watching the news. Like, everything you get updated throughout the day is because of the news, right? And like, okay, Robinhood, right? You trade stocks. What's it like? News controls that, right? Yeah, let's say Apple's about to launch a new car or something like that. The price of that stock is gonna go up. This is the same thing for the crypto world too. But it's like news tends to change. Like, it just depends on the market. Like, any new headlines can make it go up or down. But like, the centralized side is safe. The decentralized side is like more, you need to do a lot of research and know what you're doing, know how to like cut your losses, take profits and go about it that way. Like, people's biggest problem is like, they get FOMO. They want to make millions of dollars off $20. Like, I promise you, in the decentralized side, that can happen, but it's like, it's a small chance. It's like playing the lottery, right? But you can make some serious money with like a little bit of money though. Like, I'll be honest, like, I had just turned like $20 to $3,000 in like 4 or 5 hours. That doesn't happen nowhere else. But
कुनमा
like
कुनमा बनाएको त्यो चाहिँ
it was called this coin called Ajo. It's like basically an AI, and it just I put in it at like I think it was like market cap was like 30, 40. It shot up to like 14 million in a few hours, and then it was like $3,000 from $20 investment, which is insane.
So नयाँ नयाँ क्रिप्टोहरू आउँछ नि
Yeah, every second coins are getting printed.
सो त्यो त्यो चाहिँ कहाँनिर कुन 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 साइटहरू छ
There's Deck Screener, Pump Vision. So I would use like right now like
Do you get notification
you just gotta be on there. Honestly, you gotta just keep like you can use TikTok, you can use Twitter. Like this is news circulating 24/7. You know, people release a coin, they want to build a community. They'll go on Twitter, they'll post it on what's it called, TikTok, right? Because that's where people are watching videos. That's where you can build a community and stuff like that. There's this token that came out a few days ago. It was called Chill Guy, right? It was before when it came out. It was 0.000 something. It hit a penny.
what
It hit a penny.
within a year or
No,
like,
in a short period of time, in days, it hit a penny. So now let's say you got in when it was 0.0001,
how
right?
much money did you make
I didn't get in it. My friends did. They made money.
how much
My best friend made. He put like 2,000. He's looking at like $100,000 right now. $2,000 he put in, but he could have lost that 2,000. But this is real money, and you got to use like Sol and stuff to trade them, because like you know you don't use USD. You trade it from USD to Sol, and then Sol you go put it in there and buy these coins.
so do you see like both of you future of decentralized coins
No.
No,
I'll be
this
honest.
is just for fun. Like you know, this is where you can make like
it's
easy money.
casino
that's it.
casino जानु र त्यो खेल्नु एउटा
But centralized sides long term, like this bull cycle. Oh yeah, I'm gonna cash out. Like I know I'm gonna make money. Like I already know. Like you
And
know.
Given sorry to cut you off. The reason I say that is everything in the world right now. We're sitting here right now. Everything you have to exchange fair value. You know,
Yeah.
the whole market is based off of value. You giving it value and it giving you value. For us, it's money in this context, right? So, if a coin comes out, I know value to money. Okay, it'll stay afloat. Stay afloat meaning that it'll maybe grow up. I know it'll continue to go up. If it doesn't have value and it's just off of hype, it's gonna dump. And I'm a I've seen a lot. I know is a lot of pump and dump schemes where coin go market cap. If you don't know what market cap is, that's how much money is into the coin. So $100,000 million coin, which sounds like a lot. I know that I can go in with $500,000. I can move that price up or down. I control that coin. So a lot of people they like kind of like Dogecoin, I know, which you can't really do that with Dogecoin because it's such a big market cap. But still, with shitty coins, people people have a Discord, they'll pump it up. And then the owners, they sell the coins and they take all the money away, and then they rug pull. It's called a rug pull, I know. So this so that for that reason, if you don't do your research, I know, I would stay on the centralized side. I would not touch decentralized.
So centralized side को एकदमै सानो सानो नम्बर भएको कोइन अब त्यो बिटकोइनहरु त
More
सबैले किन्न
market
नि
cap
सक्यो।
हुन्छ सबैभन्दा ठुलो भनेको market cap हो. Market cap low छ भने हैन under a few I think 100 million I'm not too sure.
तर मार्केट क्याप ठुलो हुँदैमा भन्नाले त्यो पनि त बेच्यो
No,
भने त
manipulate
घटिहाल्छ
हुन
नि त।
सक्दैन नि त.
Right, right.
हैन and trading मा हामी के गरिन्छ स्टक्सहरुमा we're trying to lower risk, हैन and play possibility by just picking a coin that के भन्छ market cap हरु आइछ हैन we already के भन्छ lower the chances of us getting rug pulled,
Yeah.
you know. So one thing you don't have to worry about. And then we have other things we have to worry about, like how is it trading, what's the value of it, how is it के भन्छ use case के छ, like he said XRP हरु use case छ भने बढ्छ हैन. But if somebody comes out with a better coin tomorrow, I know that can be used better for banking and stuff, then that's gonna move
XRP
value.
त सेन्ट्रलाइज हो नि त।
It's centralized, yeah. But like even shit coins, if they do so good, like and like there's a foundation behind it, it will get put into the centralized side.
So Doge अहिले के भयो सेन्ट्रलाइज हो।
Basically, but like because there's already money behind it, there's a structure, right? Another coin that just came out, Pepe. It was in the shitcoin category. Now it's listed on like Coinbase and stuff like that because people are still in
So
there.
कसरी चाहिँ सेन्ट्रलाइज एन्ड डिसेन्ट्रलाइज हुन्छ काइनेरी लिस्ट भयो भने चाहिँ त्यो सेन्ट्रलाइज भयो।
Yeah, it has to go through a whole process. It has to go
काइनेरी
through.
त्यो साइनहरु गर्नु
I
पर्छ
think
यहाँ ताकि यो
SEC.
चाहिँ
I
सेन्ट्रलाइज
think
हो
I think it goes through the Security Exchange, which
Yeah,
is the
that's what I
SEC.
thought, yeah.
I think, but I'm being honest, I don't know that much. I don't know
me
what.
too.
A lot
I
of-
don't know.
A lot of coins that get made on Pump Vision, and then they got to go through Radium. Radium is like basically like where exchanges and stuff like that. When it gets there, the coin is more stable. Let's say because like now you can still get rugged.
The value you're talking
Yeah,
about.
there's liquidity behind it. There's a market cap that's pretty like high, but now it still has like room to grow. Like there's a lot of AI coins that are coming out that can actually do pretty well because it's like technology based and stuff like that, right? So like even some of these shit coins they can break out and become and go into the centralized side, but obviously it's gonna take time. There has to be a following behind it. People have to give it value. So that's basically it. And like the same thing with like gold. Like, okay, one day the supply of gold is gonna run out, right? And like Nepali parents, what do they invest their money in? Like gold, right?
Gold.
Like my mom and dad, like they like.
Nepali
बुहारीको लागि
नेपाली
सुन
दोकान थियो?
चाहियो मेरो लागि सुन चाहियो
नेपाली
भाटा
दोकान as
मात्र
well?
मलाई लाग्यो।
Huh?
Nepali dokan as well.
Yeah, but my mom and dad, they buy gold, right? And like, okay, to me, like buying all these cryptocurrency is like my version of buying gold. Bitcoin is basically gold. It's gonna run out one day, and people are gonna pay a lot of money to get it. Gold is gonna run out sooner or later because it's a non-renewable resource.
Yeah, I don't agree with you on that. Like gold, why do you think it's gonna run out?
Because there's not gonna be gold.
I
left
think
if
he
you
meant
mine it
sooner
out.
or later one. Then
Yeah.
I think he meant in the next few hundred years.
Yeah,
whatever.
like
Oh, okay,
obviously
yeah.
a supply is gonna get cut off because if you mine all of it, you're not gonna have
तर
it.
तर here's the
like-
thing. Let's say tomorrow, you know, we Nepalma, let's say they dig up a mountain, you know, and let's say they find I don't know, a ton of gold.
Yeah.
You know, what do you think is gonna happen to the market value of gold? It's gonna tank, right? So it's all based off supply demand.
Yep.
उसले चाहिँ के भन्नु from my understanding is Bitcoin, you know, you can't add more coins. It's done. You know?
Right.
Whatever's
right,
there,
right.
you can only have so many. So because of that, demand bariरहेको छ, you know, you can never print more Bitcoin, you know, so that gives it value.
But people are still mining Bitcoin, right?
Oh, you can mine it.
but there's gonna be a cutoff. Like after every 4 years, 20,000 gets cut off, like out of circulation. There's only 20 million
So
Bitcoin.
त्यो 20,000 चाहिँ burn गर्छन्.
Yeah, it's basically burned to counteract inflation. Like the dollar,
So त्यो चाहिँ कसको हुन्छ त्यो coin चाहिँ?
Nobody, it
just
just
goes,
vanishes.
it's done. Like
But
that.
त्यसले value बढाउँछ नि त, because
Yeah.
demand goes up,
Every
supply
year?
drops.
Every 4 years.
Every 4
It's
years.
called the halving.
That I didn't know
That
either.
starts the bull cycle. April halving, and then the bull cycle starts going into effect because 20,000 coins just got cut out of circulation.
So every 4 years.
4 years. That's when it happens. Like now, after this bull cycle is over, you like the market's gonna be bear again, right? You buy, you keep buying, and then in the next 4 years, it's gonna cycle around and everything's gonna go up. And now it's not gonna all tank and stuff like that. You know, it'll probably stay consistent. Like let's say a coin let's say Bitcoin goes to 250,000 this year, right? It might come back and go back to like 200,000 just to stabilize, and then it'll work itself again, and then go back the next bull cycle, go up higher.
Okay.
Because now you're like inflation. Basically, there's no way Bitcoin can get inflated because every 4 years, 20,000 gets cut off, and then once people are done digging it, there's no more Bitcoin to mine. So other coins, like they have a market, like a total amount of coins that are processed. So that's the only coins in the whole world. And then after people own them, there's no way you can get more. The value's gonna go up.
I get that.
Like the
I get
dollar,
that,
you can
yeah.
always print another dollar bill. The value of that's going down. But like these cryptos, you can't make more. Whatever is in like the world is what is out there. No more can be made.
So यो पालिको bull cycleमा how much money do you think you're trying to take out?
It's funny, me and my friends have been talking about it and stuff like that, right? There's like a realistic number and there's like a possibility.
Okay, I want to hear both of that.
Okay, like realistically, it could be a few million, let's say, right?
Shit.
Like what I'm really like, okay, like what I'm thinking like is possible a few 100,000, but like M definitely touching 7 figures, definitely like it's possibility.
What about you, Prashant?
I was just checking my portfolio
that's fine.
and stuff. Can you kind of repeat your question?
यो पालिको bull cycleमा चाहिँ how much money do you think you're gonna
Year to
take
date,
home?
I think I'm up 2.4 maybe. I started this account 2022 ma, I know, late 2022 ma with I want to say 2.3 or 2.4 million. I can send you a screenshot. Right now, it's currently sitting at 5.8 million. I know. So it took me years to make that 2 million.
That's
I know.
just from the crypto.
Yeah, no, that's everything.
Everything.
But
Okay,
crypto wise, I couldn't tell you. Like I showed you guys
Yeah.
earlier, I'm up almost 7 figures on the year just off Bitcoin. I also have Ethereum. I know, so I would say 7 figures definitely.
How many Ethereums you have?
Let me check that too.
And Ethereum's gonna blow. Watch, it's gonna hit 10,000.
Ethereum, 20
This year?
Ethereum,
Yeah.
20 Ethereum. Average is
So that is just your
It's market trends. Like look at it like last bull cycle, what it did and where it's at now. Like I had bought a whole Ethereum 2018 for like $200. Now
so
look
do you read charts?
Yeah,
That's
actually,
how
like I
you-
mean,
that's
it's
how you know.
yeah. Basically, you reach charts, but it's like a lot news based. What's going on in the world? Like who's putting their money into this? Like a lot of investment firms are putting their money into crypto now. So now, like people want to invest, they can just buy
Amazon
a portion.
recently
This
talked
and
about
that. Like
that too, yeah.
all these ETFs.
Amazon recently talked about that.
All these
Amazon?
Amazon.
Yep.
What about it?
They talked about buying into Bitcoin and stuff like that too. So
Oh, okay.
they
So
company
that's
like
how the hype or trend create.
the trend creator, you need backing, you need
Yeah,
serious
you need
backing, you
support.
need a lot of money because it's such a big.
So
Yeah.
hype and trend is just for the shit coins, like meme coins.
It's for everything.
It's the whole market.
Because if you look at the
It's
stock market earlier,
okay.
right now,
Centralized and decentralized,
Yeah.
both sides.
Every,
They can work
everything
with both
attention
things,
kind
yeah.
of answer. Like I said, wherever attention goes, that's where money goes. Right now, what's getting attention? The finance space, everything's getting attention because everything's high. What ends up happening? Just like in 2020, I've seen this happen in 2020. And this is my first 4 years, so it's happening again. Is 2020 a lot of people got in, a lot of people made money, a shit ton of people lost money. अहिले पनि त्यही भएर आएको छ. It's just a repeat of the last 4 years. अनि के हुन्छ? People come into trading, buy म सिक्ने, lose money, get out. त्यस्तो हुन्छ. So you really have to know, okay, what are you doing? What's your process? What's your ultimate goal? And you have to be able to give it time. Oh, म भोलि आउँछु, I'm gonna make 10,000 बनाउँछु, and के भन्छ, I'm gonna fuck off. त्यस्तो सोचेर ल्याउनु अनि you're gonna lose whatever you have.
So कति वर्ष चाहिँ चाहिन्छ होला estimated time?
I would give at least 6 months सिक्नको लागि. Like,
okay,
doesn't mean you're gonna be profitable, doesn't mean anything. सिक्नको लागि, just बसेर, learn how to actually stocks move, everything, or even crypto. I think 6 months लाग्छ. Now if you're in a group where you're getting signals and stuff, अलिकति छिटो हुन्छ. If you have a mentorship and stuff, it's छिटो हुन्छ. But if you're just doing it by yourself, at least 6 months, I would just study, learn charts, learn everything you can. Because there's different types of trading. Like he does, like he said, news-based trading, more technical, order flow. I use the tools like that. He's more news-based. I don't trade news-based. It's for me, it's too risky.
Because he you trade shit coins.
Like basically I just made a pact with my friend that we were just gonna stop doing that for a little bit so we could like just put money into more ETFs so we can get paid dividends. Like I don't know, we're trying
So
to
recommend me a couple ETFs so I can invest.
Tesla has an ETF, that's one, right? MSTY, which is MicroStrategy ETF, that's another one. Pays dividends. Like that's what I've been getting into. Now all this money I'm gonna make from these dividends.
They're safe and centralized.
Yeah, it's on the stock market.
So ETF भनेको, it's a pool of money.
It's okay.
It's a pool of money. People are giving you money.
That's ETF.
Yeah.
It's the stock ETF,
Yeah. But like okay, let's go.
NFT or like they have a different.
It's NFT is completely
crypto
different.
ETF.
NFT's not in the stock market. ETFs are. So like let's say you go to the bank,
No,
right?
I'm not talking about stock market.
But no, this is the crypto too.
Crypto
But
को चाहिँ हुँदैन ETFs.
yeah, there's these are some of the MSTY is a crypto based ETF. MicroStrategy.
It's a stock, but it follows crypto.
It follows crypto. Yeah, it's a stock, but it follows crypto. This company invests billions of dollars into Bitcoin, MicroStrategy, right?
Right.
Their ETF is MSTY, ticker symbol, right? Now, I just put in a few $1,000 into it, right? Now, I'm going to collect my first dividend payments on Friday. So now that dividend payment I'm going to take, I'm going to go buy Tesla ETFs. Now then I'm going to get
So you
paid.
invest $2,000.
Yeah.
Can you check how much dividend you have it right now?
Okay, so $2,000. This dividend payment for this month is $3 per share. So let's say I think I'll tell you the math right now. Okay. So the coin's trading at around $30-something, right? So let's say you got 40 shares. Now you get paid $3 per share. So
120.
every month you're gonna get paid $120. Now you take that 120 and go buy another share. There's class A, B, C, and D. Like you get this to a point where you get
Doesn't
paid.
it itself compound there?
No, it goes right into your Robinhood account. Like, and then you can
No,
take
he's
that.
saying doesn't it compound?
Yeah,
The
it
money
compounds. Yeah, over time it compounds. But like the money that you get from these dividend payments, it'll go into your account. Now you take this money and reinvest it in something, and let's say in 2-3 years, you could take that dividend payment and make it like paying you $5,000-$6,000 passively. Like you don't have to work for it no more. Like this money is working for you. It's compounding interest and it's collecting. Like the bank, if you go put the money in the bank, right, they're gonna pay you interest 0.01. 1 cent for any amount of money you have in there, right?
Right.
Because they're taking that money and investing it somewhere. The same thing with this. But Bitcoin is going up at such a good rate. Now, let's say this coin goes up to $100, right? They're going to pay me a better dividend payout because they're making more money. So now I'm making $3 now. Let's say 2-3 months, I could be making $6-7 per share on this coin every month. So if I have $1,000 worth of it,
Higher they grow, higher the dividend you're gonna
exactly. And then
get. So there's okay, I get that. So there are a lot of coins, right?
Yeah.
Lots. Centralized, decentralized, as we already been, talking. Also, what I heard in the past is a lot of scammers,
yeah.
And how do you protect yourself from them?
I feel like you don't want to get into something that you don't like. There's a red flag. Don't get into it, right? research is key. Like, you know, you're not gonna, like, if there's too many red flags going into a coin, why are you gonna get into it? Even if you see one red flag, why are you gonna get into it? Are you
So
gonna,
how do I see red flag?
you gotta do research. It's not just like, oh, how do I see it? Like, you gotta know what you're looking for. Like, if you sit there and be like, oh, let's say,
Okay, there are people who follow the hype's trend, right? I mean the news.
Yeah.
Like you.
Yeah.
How do you know it's a red flag? Because
just, okay, like, let's say,
न्युजहरू त उयो पनि हुन्छ नि त लाइक अब हाई जस्तै तिमीले भन्यौ नि डिस्कोर्डदेखि पनि आएको हुन्छ नि त लाइक बट मनी
okay. So
अनि
let,
अब त्यो त कसैलाई थाहा हुँदैन नि त
Yeah.
ट्रेडरहरूलाई त
For
let
me,
me let me
market-
explain this in my, like, okay, so like तपाईँले नि, let's say you just came up with the coin, right? तपाईँले
That-
$20,000 हाल्नु market मा हैन? अनि त्यो market को तपाईँले basically you're the market cap, right? So it's like अरू मान्छेले पैसा हाल्न थाल्यो भने, but you're the biggest holder. You could pull this money out right whenever you want, right? That's a red flag. Why am I gonna get into that? You want a lot of holders in the market
high
and stuff
market
like that.
cap.
High market cap, not just one person holding half of the market. Because if you see one person holding half the market, he could pull that money out at any time, taking your money along with it. Red flag right there. And then how
But
many?
त्यो गर्नुभन्दा अगाडि त थाहा हुँदैन नि त
No, yeah, you see all of that before you even get into it. There's trading platforms that show you who's in there and stuff like
Holders
that.
and stuff like that.
Oh,
Holders.
like कसले कति होल्ड गरेको
Yeah,
छ
it shows you all this
So
information.
बेचेको पनि थाहा हुन्छ त्यहाँनिर यसले बेच्यो भनेर
You can see what time people are buying, when people are selling,
Time and
everything.
sale. That's called level 2. It's your time and sale.
You see it. You see everything that's going on in seconds. Like, you'll see it all. Like, as the chart is moving on, like bottom half, there's people selling, there's people buying. How many people are holding it? How many percentage of people are holding? What wallet they're in and stuff like that. There's even, like, you know, software that'll show you what people are trading. So you can follow people that are trading. Like, you know, like this person's been making money lately. I'm gonna follow his trades and stuff like that. So you get a better chance of, you know, getting a better hit rate. Like, oh, this guy hit like 10 out of his 12 trades. I'm gonna follow his pattern because I see he's basically almost at an 80% right there, right? So 80% is pretty good hit rate. So I would follow his pattern and stuff like that. See what he's looking at. I would look at it too. So you can see everything, but like you're risking it by getting in. Like, you know, that's your, like, what you do with your money is your own thing. You know, I'm not.
So do you normally just trade coins? Is that your full time? Like
Basically,
he does full time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in college right now. So
What are you going for?
I'm a marketing major. So
Nice.
basically, I'm in college, and then even in like class, I just be looking at it. Like, you know, sometimes you don't even have to put your money in there; just look at it, so you get a better understanding of everything, how the chart is going. Different charts have different representation for what it means and stuff like that. So you want to just understand it. Like, knowledge is really key, because like this is how you make money or you lose money. The more you're learning, and the more time you're, like, you know, spending to learn it, rather
So
than
you got all this knowledge from college? Or?
not college. College, it doesn't teach you shit. I'm doing this for my mom and dad. No one's the mommy daddy. But other than that,
मम्मी ड्याडीले सिकाएको?
no, like,
They're
on
doing
like
it
like-
for them.
doing it for them because they wanted us to. They came to America with a dream. They wanted their kids to go to college and stuff like that. You know, that's like,
okay.
me going to college
Crypto
is-
चाहिँ होइन, college
yeah,
चाहिँ
yeah,
तिमी मम्मी ड्याडीको लागि
yeah.
गएको?
I've been trying to
अच्छा,
explain my parents to this crypto stuff, like, you know, like, here, look, I made this much money and stuff. Obviously, they get happy about it, you know, because like I want to show them I'm doing something. But then, like, sometimes I lose. They be like, oh shit, like, you lost. Don't be gambling, this or that. But like, I was trying to explain to them like how gold works, basically, because that's what they understand better, you know. But like, college was just like something I wanted to do for my parents, because it's like that was their dream for us. Like, we came to America with nothing. They always wanted us to go to college and stuff like that. So I graduated in May. I'm done, and then like that's full time crypto for me. Like, you know, in the bear market, just any money I have, just put it back in there. Obviously, I'm gonna take out.
So
some
how are
profit.
you gonna get more money to invest?
The
if
money
you're
I
not
make this
working?
year, like how much money I make this year, I'm gonna take a percentage of that and put it off to the side to reinvest. Some money I'm gonna take, like, you know, I want to pay off my parents' house or whatever. I wanna, you know, take some trips and stuff like that. You know.
Kim, he's asking you, how are you making the money to support trading? Or
Oh, right now, like, I have like, you know, home care and stuff like that. I get paid and stuff.
Oh, you're working.
Like, working on the side, you know,
Yes.
a little bit, yeah. So like, and then whatever money I have in my savings or whatever, I just use that and put it all into trading and stuff like that. But like, now I've been trying to get into the dividends paying stock, so I can make this money work for me. So like, let's say every month I get paid an extra $120,
So you're gonna invest that.
reinvest it, and then
Reinvest.
in long term, that's gonna be like, you know, it's gonna keep growing without me having to put more of my money that I'm working for in there.
So you need a lot of discipline to do that, right?
You do, and you can't get scared if a coin goes down and stuff like that. You gotta hold, because it's like, if you sell, somebody else is gonna sell. Like, you know, if you don't believe in it, why are you even in it in the first point? Like, I've seen some coins go down, hit the floor, and come back up.
So how many coins do you have it right now? Like different coins.
I have like probably like 10 to 15.
10
You
to
want to
15?
diversify. You really want
But
to diversify.
there are thousands and thousands of coins.
Yeah,
right?
but
Millions.
there's a lot of coins, but like there's coins that do like specific things that you want to be in. Like the 15 coins I have in, some of them are connected to each other. So if one goes up, the other one's gonna go up. And if you diversify, let's say one coin does really bad, you have the opportunity to use another coin to do
take the
really
profit
well.
from
Exactly.
different coin, right?
And like, let's say you have a coin that's like, you believe in, but not really. You could take that coin. Let's say you make profit on it, right? Take that profit out, just the profit, and put it into a coin that you really have more belief into. And now you have more of that coin, more chance of it going up higher.
So what is your portfolio right now?
You want me to give you my portfolio, like my
Not give it to me, but
like
just
what
you
coins
can
I
show
have?
it to me.
what coins I have? I have like 3 different portfolios. Like I said, one portfolio I've been using with my friends, so we all try to put a chunk of our money in there, so we can all like buy more quantity of shares and stuff like that. So that's probably our biggest portfolio, and I don't know if they would want me to say, but it's
Yeah,
doing.
I think my viewers they would love to
It's
listen.
okay. A lot of the XRP is in that account, and like from the money I put in, it's up a few 20, 30,000, and this is not even in the bull cycle. And mind you, I just started in June getting into crypto like this. It's been like about 6 months, right?
But you have done your research.
I've been doing my research, and
You're
I'm not.
still learning.
I'm learning so much. Like all this past week, like I just got done with school. Like I just took my finals and stuff like that. I passed all of them. Thankfully.
So yeah, what any advices? Like people like us.
Don't get into
who-
it blind. Do your research. Ask for help. Like I don't mind helping anybody. Like if you want to come into the market, you want to put your money in there. That's helping me too, because now this coin's gonna grow with another person being in there, and now you tell your friends and stuff like that. You're all helping each other grow. So like, don't do anything without having knowledge and information. Really, if you believe in something, like believe in it. Like just be like, oh, the coin went down, I'm gonna take my money out. I only lost $20. Why are you taking out? Nothing is a loss till you take your money out. So even if it hits the fan, it always has a chance to go back up. Like if there's structure and a backbone behind it, it's gonna go back up, right?
So keep adding money.
I wouldn't say, if you don't have money to add, don't like put in your initial investment and let it sit there. Why are you gonna keep looking at it? Like this is gonna go up, right? Like there's so much information. Like you gotta do your own research too. But like I could tell you what I know, but you gotta look into what you want to know and like make your own like basically decision and conclusion to
Research
it.
as well,
Yeah,
I guess.
because it's like I could tell you this and that, but like you don't know if I'm telling you the truth or I'm lying. Look it up for yourself and believe in the process yourself, and then put your money in there.
So Prashant, what is your advice?
To what, crypto?
Yeah, for people like me.
The way
or
I
like,
trade, once again,
beginners.
I think you should definitely do research. I think growing a long-term portfolio is the best thing to do. So like kind of like what he said. There's a lot of things that I agree and there's a lot of things I disagree with him. But doing long-term, doing a lot of research, like Bitcoin, you don't have to do as much research because there's already so much stuff out there. You don't have to dig in deep because we know exactly Bitcoins, or what's it called, Ethereum, same thing. We know it has value. That when you're getting into those coins that we don't know, the new ones, that's when you really have to kind of slow down and say, okay, what am I getting myself into?
Right. And like in future, like when do you think Bitcoin is going to hit $1 million?
Too early to say. I think we still have a long way to go.
Yeah.
I think at least the next 4 or 5 years.
4 or 5 years.
I think at least. But here's the
$1
thing:
million, that's
money compounds.
compounding.
Money
Yeah.
compounds, right? For it to get from $0 to 100, like to the first 10,000, it took a while. For it to get to 10 to 50,000, took a while. For it to get to 100 to million, you're what's it called? You want it to pretty much 100x or 1,000%, right? For that to happen, you're gonna need time. I think, in my opinion. But once again, if there's a lot of hype and everybody starts buying, I don't see a reason why I can't get to that. That you also have to look at market cap. Like it has to be realistic. I don't think $1 million
like,
right now
Bitcoin, like
is realistic.
it's got the $1 trillion market cap size.
2.0 trillion. Yep.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
And-
know that number. I don't know that number.
2
I have
trillion
long-
right
I
now.
don't know that number.
Damn.
2 trillion.
Must be 1 trillion. Okay,
So
just
2
like
trillion,
No.
100,000 hit got right now. So that times what 10 would be what 20 trillion is what has to be inside
A million.
Bitcoin for it to technically hit
But
$1 million.
that can depend because now the value of it could go up as well because there's low amounts into the market. But I really believe in it. Like I feel like I could
Do
do
you
it.
have some?
Bitcoin, I have parts. I couldn't. It was too high.
Fraction of this-
Fraction, yeah. But even those fractions are performing. Like
Oh yeah, of
Yeah,
course,
like-
of course.
every
Yeah.
time Bitcoin moves, those fractions are moving up as well. Like I wish I got in when he did, but he had the money to do it at the time.
Do you get jealous because he has 13
No,
Bitcoins?
we're family, you know, like whatever. He tells me everything, I tell him everything. There's no like, you know, we do a lot for each other. Like when he was really into this stuff, he was taking me on vacations and trip and paying for
Oh
everything.
yeah, I have seen you guys
Yeah,
in
so-
Florida,
Miami,
flooring
Lamborghinis.
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 He got me a private jet just to come to Tennessee to just hit him, like watch him hit $1 million. When we were like what? You were like 17. I was like
16, 17.
19.
You're
Like
not bullshitting.
why would I got videos like literally me getting in the private jet. This motherfucker really flew me out. Sorry for my language, but he just flew me out. He said
Beep
he
that.
said we're going to
No, so-
Tennessee.
no,
That's
so-
the power
no,
of
so here-
crypto or trading.
Trading.
That's the power of stock.
Stocks.
Yeah.
No, here's the story on that. We were gonna go to Miami to buy a Rolex. I was gonna get a Rolex, I know, which
Yeah.
I did get one.
Mm-hmm.
But we were all gonna go to Miami. I was in Tennessee.
Yeah.
I was already in Tennessee
Gadsburg.
I was already in Tennessee with friends, right? And then he wanted to come and his friend Bassam.
Mm-hmm.
We all wanted to go. We were supposed to fly out to Miami next day. I called the Rolex store. They didn't have the Rolex anymore, so we decided let's just stay there. And then I flew him to Gallingsburg. Next day he was there, or I think same day or next day.
Yeah,
He
the
was there
next
like
day I was
that.
here. He was like,
Yeah.
Khem, I got you. And
How much it cost you?
I think it was 15. I want to say like 15.
15K?
15.
15K.
for like a 2-hour plane ride.
That's my year salary, bro.
but do want to go, you know. I think lifetime make it if you can afford it.
Right,
Experience go, no.
uh-huh.
That it's not here to say, you know, you should be flying private.
Yeah.
Cause I don't fly private. I don't do.
It was a
any of that.
milestone, and he just wanted me to be there for him. And like we're
Yeah.
very close, like you know.
Tell me, how do you feel?
I feel good.
Did you get welcomed nicely?
It's actually you don't have to
Hey.
go through TSA or anything like that. You just go through the back, and then you go up the stairs to the
So what
plane.
about the air hostess?
Huh?
There's not really the ones and when it's small flights,
Mm-hmm.
you get to have food and stuff like that. I know, but there's no you're not getting caviar and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
it's-
That's on like the bigger flights.
They gave
the
me some
longer
cookies and stuff, like you know, but it was better than what you get in a plane and stuff like that. But it was such a short flight. It was 2 hours. Like you know, we got in and got out. It was a cool experience, like you know. But they were being weird about us recording and stuff in there. That was the only thing. When I was going inside, they didn't care. But then after that, they were just being weird about it. But I understand, you know, it's their personal plane and stuff like that. So, but yeah, it's definitely an experience and want to do
So
it
are
again.
you gonna return the favor?
We're trying to go to Colombia this summer if everything goes
So
well and
you're
stuff like that.
spending.
I'll spend. It's my turn.
I don't spend that much. I'm pretty
only
boring.
invest.
No, I'm pretty boring when it comes. Cam's more flashy. Cam's loves Lamborghinis. He
I
loves,
like doing stuff
likes
because if I'm
expensive
working
stuff.
hard for this money, I want to
I'm
use
more
it.
laid back. I know. Try to think the next
You're a
10 years.
more
just-
farm
'cause
guy.
Farm guy, yeah.
Bakra kaatne ho, hai?
Thank you. No, I think your roots. I know. I think your roots really matter. You know, and if you start straining too far, I know. I don't think it ever goes good for anybody. So
Yeah.
For me, that's kind of what I follow. But Cam likes the flashy stuff. He likes expensive stuff.
I
I'm
can't.
totally
I
opposite.
was living in a camp. Now I can do all this stuff. Like it's very
Camp,
big.
like back in
Nepal, like my parents,
yeah.
my parents, we know I grew up in a camp and stuff like that. Now coming to America and having this like all this thing I could do like that Americans can't even do is really like, you know, wow. Like and like the thing is like Nepali people have a really strong working ethic. You know, they really want to get to some like to the top. Like especially when our parents came here, they had no English, no nothing. Like, you know, they had to come really work their butts off and they did something. Now for me it's like our life is a little bit easier with all this crypto stuff. Like, you know, you don't have to go bust your back and everything for hours on hours, but you got to learn. Like you got to put that time and really learn something, and that's how you make money, you know?
Do you have any real estate?
Yeah, I just bought my first property recently.
Oh, just
Yeah.
okay. How about yours?
No.
No.
We're looking to buy blocks in Erie.
Yeah.
Erie, Pennsylvania. Well, next year we're definitely going to be buying a lot of real estate there. Once again, this year I have a lot of money locked up. I have a lot of money into different things, and as soon as I sell, you have to pay taxes. So because of that, I'm not too heavy into real estate right now.
So you bought your own house?
Yeah, I got my
recently.
It's a investment property, so it's already rented and stuff.
okay.
Yep, it's already rented. And it's not even like, let's say, in the best neighborhood and stuff, but I'm getting a great return for what I put into the house, right?
So you paid cash?
No, why would I pay cash when I can leverage and use the bank? I only have to put 20% down. And now these tenants are paying for my property, and I'm getting a chunk of the money that, like, you know, I don't have to pay for the mortgage, and I'm putting into a savings account where in a year I could buy another property with that money. And now all this crypto money, like, let's say, like, the taxes aren't that bad. And
How much that property cost you?
okay, so the value of the property was $75,000.
75,000.
Yeah, and like I'll tell you, my mortgage payment is like $300. People pay me triple in rent. So I'm giving the bank $300 and I'm pocketing like $700 something.
Do you know if you ever have to get a residential loan?
Yeah.
There is one guy is the best loan officer.
I think I know him.
He's
He's standing right in front of
us.
me. But my
Yeah.
goal is like I don't want to buy like I live with my parents right now, you know. But like my goal is to buy a big house. Like why would I want to go out my way and buy a house that I can't
Oh,
afford
yeah.
to manage to pay this and that? Like
I
you know,
that.
like
Yeah.
if I go buy a house, I'm gonna buy a multi-million-dollar house instead
yeah,
of a.
get you know, if you have $100,000,
Yeah.
you know, invest that in
That $100,000 can buy me 4 or
Yeah.
5 properties. That 4
Exactly.
or 5 properties can buy me $1 million home in less than
You're
2-3
smart,
years.
Bro.
I'm
How
trying.
old are you?
I'm 22.
22.
Yeah.
Wow.
So-
I mean, I wish I knew, you know, all these things.
No, I think
I was in
I think
22.
knowledge. I know. I think it's the currency. It's the biggest currency in the world is knowledge. You know, if I can teach you something, you know, like in my groups and all of our learning and stuff, I always go over the fishing analogy. Is if you give a man a fish, I know, you know, but if you teach a man to fish, I know, he's gonna eat for a lifetime.
Yep.
And that's the thing with knowledge. I think is if you can teach somebody, they can learn that skill. Life Mateo. And you don't have to go to college for that. You don't have to do anything. You just have to learn a skill that's high paying. You know, that's in demand.
Dad mom को लागि मात्रै कलेज जाने हो.
I'm in school because like you know it was a dream for them like you know but like I'm be honest with you like
के भन्नुहुन्छ भन्नाजी त लाइक कलेजै गएनस् अनपढ भइस.
not
त्यस्तो के
not that but
मलाई
it's
पो
like,
भन्छ नि त त.
yeah but like when they first came to America they would always tell me hey like you know go to school like you know
Yeah.
and like it's more for respect like your parents the probably parents want to talk about
Oh,
their kids
yeah.
like you know but
So see, I didn't grow up with my parents.
Yeah.
So मलाई त्यो भनि भएन म कलेज पनि
like
गएँ.
my parents are so proud I'm a senior now my brother's a freshman I'm a senior I graduate in May and stuff like you know then I'm gonna get my life started but it's like just having that degree said I did
Oh
this
yeah,
like you know for
it's
them
called a satisfaction.
yeah
man.
like our son came like we didn't come here for nothing for them like you know like they're gonna be like oh our sons actually did something coming here like you know this was experiment for them like you know they didn't know what was gonna happen when they got here they could have died they could have like you know people could have robbed them this or that but like they just came here and
that
like
that's
you know, worked
connects you emotionally with your parents.
I like my
Yeah.
parents are the most supportive people I know. Like really help me with anything. Like you know, if it's money, this or that. Like my dad gave me over $40,000 to invest and stuff like that. Like
Wow.
and he doesn't ask about it or anything like that because he knows at the end of the day he's gonna get it back. You know, but
Because he believes in you.
he believes in me and he, like I show him everything I'm doing, so he has no reason not to believe in me. You know. And like when I bought my first property, my dad helped me. You know, I was telling like I try to break it down. He has money.
That's
And
exactly what happened to Prashant, right?
I think the biggest asset I know in our lives are our parents, you know, and time. Because I'm young, I know I can take as much risk as I want, and I still have time to make it. I don't have a family of my own, I know. So for me, given so not having kids, not having a family to look after, you know, I have my mom.
You're a
and dad.
kid.
So, yeah, but I don't have kids. So because of that, I have the biggest asset to me is my time and my family. Because of them, I'm
Wow.
able to be where I am today.
Wow. Okay. What is your favorite cryptocurrency? Why is that your favorite?
I think XRP because the price value right now it has so much more room to grow and like technology behind it. That's why like it just has so much potential.
And you?
Bitcoin, I think.
Yeah, you don't have to explain.
Yeah, he
it.
doesn't.
You have
Be,
to
no,
explain.
because it's the number one cryptocurrency in the world. That's why.
So, do you think Bitcoin will be replaced by any?
Not in
in
the
the
foreseeable
future.
future, but once again, something can come out tomorrow and it can 10x Bitcoin. It can have more capabilities and stuff like that. I know. But as far as getting to that market cap, getting to what it's worth right now, I don't think anything's gonna.
It's
even
a
come
challenge.
close.
Like it has a long like group of stairs to climb up. You know, Bitcoin's already at the top, so anything coming into the market is gonna be below it. And Bitcoin can keep growing. Well, these coins grow like, as well. But like Bitcoin, I don't think anything can challenge it right now. Probably
So-
in the next 15, 20 years, we don't know. But like right now, I don't think anything can touch it. Market cap is $2 trillion. What is gonna touch that? Nothing.
So, since you're the meme coin guy, do you think Dogecoin?
Shitcoin,
Sorry.
shitcoin guy.
Let me. You're the fan of shitcoin.
Yeah.
Do you think like Doge will hit $5 in this hype or?
So
2020,
like last time it was about
30,
70
30?
cents. 2020, I believe.
It was
seven-
74 something.
Yeah, it was 70 cents, I think. It was 70 cents because I didn't sell at 70 cents. I sold it a little bit lower because I thought it was going to hit $1. But I think it's going to go up more this year. But I don't think it would be $5
What is
or
your
nothing.
prediction?
Probably $1.30 maybe.
$1.30.
$1.40 around that thing, but I don't think it would go that much higher, but every 4 years it might change out and go a little bit higher. Pepe, it's weird because Elon's favorite number is 420. There's only 420 trillion in circulation, so Pepe might hit like a penny too. So that's a good coin to look at.
Conspiracy
And
theories.
It's conspiracy theories, but like how Elon Musk has been on Twitter and stuff, like just tweeting stuff, all this stuff, like he moves the news
So
basically.
your Pepe has a limited number of
All coins have a
circulation?
limited, yeah. All coins have a certain amount of like coins.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's interesting because
Yeah.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
I'm
You can
holding
only
a
like the
little
dollar.
bit.
You can print infinity amount. These coins,
Mhm.
whatever their circulation value is, it stays at that. It can't go up or down unless
Mhm.
you kill it out the market. That's
Mhm.
it.
So what about you? Do you know anything about Pepe?
I don't. I never even heard
Okay.
about
What
it
about
before.
Doge? Like, is it gonna
Dodge,
hit
I've heard
the?
about it. I know I have families that have made 20, 30,000 from it.
Mhm.
I personally, once again, I think, please mute this.
Mhm.
It's fucking bullshit. Is what I think. And the reason for that is it doesn't have any use. It's all off of hype. I don't believe in it. Don't ask me. Stop messaging me about Dogecoin, where it's going. I don't know.
Okay, not for you. For you,
Yeah.
name 5 meme coin that has future, a serious future.
I can't, because there's no such thing. It's just for the foreseeable future, like for a little bit of time. I could give you some coins that I do see a future with though.
Okay, sure.
Like XRP, H bar. Let's say Dot is another one. What a Jasmine. This is a really good one. Like I'm invested into this heavy. It's basically Japan's version of the Bitcoin, but you got to do your own research. Like there's so much deep diving you have to look. You
Yeah.
have to look at the white paper and stuff like that. Jasmine, and then one meme coin I'm holding. Well, I got two. I'll tell you these two. It's called Bonk
Yeah.
and Shiba Inu.
Mm-hmm.
I have more than $500 into each of them. So, and they're performing pretty good. So, but like as soon as they go to the top, I'm selling them, getting out.
So tell me something about the ticker symbol ADA Cardano. Cardano.
Yeah. You can get paid dividends for that. That one's a good coin too. I would invest in
Oh,
that.
just in any platform.
Yeah, I would do it on Coinbase. I don't think like Robinhood and stuff offers it.
Coinbase is pretty good with
And
staking.
it's pretty like Coinbase is a good platform. I would say I use Coinbase, Robinhood, and Crypto.com, but all my money is in Coinbase. That's the one I trust the most. But now I'm gonna put it into a Ledger because it's a cold wallet basically, and that's where I feel like my money's most protected. So that's where it's gonna go. He has a Ledger. That's where his Bitcoin and everything is, and nobody can steal it because it's literally
Right.
in your pocket, and you get a code for it and stuff like that.
So when are you thinking of hitting 10 million?
Um,
Prashant.
10 million.
Yeah.
I'll put it this way, because I don't know when it's gonna happen. I know. I'll put it this way. I'm at 7 figures right now, right? I passed 6 figures when I was 16, or I was 15 or 16, right? I passed at a young age. I learned to compound my money. That's always been the thing. Like I said, I put 2 million into this account. It's sitting at 5 million now. Okay, now 5 million to 10 million. Theoretically, it should be way faster. In the next year or two, it should be possible. I'm not gonna jinx myself. I don't know what's gonna happen. This whole portfolio could blow up tomorrow. I could be back down to 2 million in no time. Okay, so because of that, I don't know, but the goal is to hit 10 million and then start really diversifying into other businesses, because trading, I don't want to be in trading forever. The main goal is use trading as a vehicle to make money and then put it into other businesses that you don't have to be as stressed, because every day I trade, I can lose all my money.
Right.
So that's the ultimate goal, is to, but I think I wouldn't settle at like kind of like I said on the last podcast, I wouldn't settle at 10 million. I think ultimate goal is 100 million at least. And the way money compounds, I think it's very possible.
7 figure.
I would say in the next few years, honestly, the key point for me is like people that are older, they don't use cryptocurrency, right? And like younger people are going to be coming of age where they can make Coinbase account, Robinhood accounts. That's a key factor. Another thing is like the internet is not super old, right? And people are just getting used to it. Like the older people, they don't use it and stuff like that. But people, like, we're at the age and time where people are growing with this stuff now. So like kids are becoming 16, 17, 18. They can buy stuff like cryptocurrency and stuff like that. Now that's a more of an influx into the whole system, right? People that like the older people won't believe it, but the newer, younger people, they see the trends, they see the hype behind it, they see the research behind it. Now more people are going to come into that market. It could change. It could be a year. It could be 2 years. It could be 3 years. It's just time. Like what kind of people are getting into the market, what kind of money is getting moved into the market. That's about it. But hopefully not too long. But I'm seeing like I want to hit it pretty soon.
I'm happy for you, man.
I appreciate it.
I'm happy for both of you. So lastly, we're on podcast ko antim mayo. So I want to ask you, Prashant, you recently, I saw your post. You have written a book, or you have printed,
Yep.
or like
So-
you have research on.
So, two things. So we have a course coming out, completely free to the public to help
Oh,
people get
nice.
into trading. So that this is तपाईहरुले के भन्छ ट्रेडिङहरु सुरु गर्ने हैन के सिक्ने भने तर you're not sure yet and पैसाहरु हाल्न you're not sure if you want to pay to get taught because we have a mentorship program as well, हैन तर if you're not sure, we have a free book. It's going to be completely free. It's going to be I think by end of this year, so by next month we should have it done. That's going to be out to the public. So त्यो भनेको चाहिँ that's going to help you see if trading even is for you because it's not for everybody. Okay, that's one thing. And then the other thing we have is the paid book, which is going to be going over how I trade, how I use algorithms. Because right now we have a fully automated algorithm that takes trades for us, and we have a lot of tools we use. We use institutional tools. We use order flow, stuff like that. That if you like, even if you've been trading for a few years, you won't even know what those are. You know what I mean? That's such a hidden part of trading that it's just starting to get exposed now.
So from last podcast, I get so many messages and question about you, like who's that guy, or I know that guy is so confident. Oh, that guy is very
No,
impressive.
some people see me as being cocky or confident.
Oh, yeah, I
अनि त्यो
mean-
कहाँबाट आउँछ भन्दा if you have something to sit behind, if I can sit behind and prove myself,
Yeah.
that's where it comes from. Now, if you're just cocky and you don't have anything to prove it, then that's just an egotistical man. In
I
my
think
opinion.
I want to ask you something different than that. One guy said, okay, let's say I have a $50,000, and does he guarantee, to make it,
There's no such
guarantee
thing.
100,000?
guarantee हुँदैन.
There's no
किनभने
such thing.
it all depends on you. I know. There's people in my group. I know. We have about 70 students right now. We have a few people in our group that blew over $100,000. We have some people that have $150,000, $200,000 portfolios.
So that is because they follow you exactly.
No,
what you-
because that's how they came into our group because they lost money. Now they want to learn. Okay. Guarantees mo ke dinchu bhane, if my guarantee to all of our members is that you will get taught every single day. You will get plays. But my Discord and my community of teaching is not based off of me giving you yo kinnu to bitnu हामी त्यो पनि गर्छौं हैन. Every single morning you see every day everything I'm trading. There's a live voice chat where I show you what I made every single day. म पोस्ट गर्छु loss win everything. Okay, that's included. तर the main
तिमी
portion
डिस्कॉर्डमा चाहिँ कति किन्ने कति बेच्ने
हो
कुन
त
किन्ने
गर्छौं.
के
तर
गर्ने
that's
गर्छौ.
not our selling point. You don't join because you just want to make money that way. तपाईं सिक्न आउनुहुन्न भने we have a whole onboarding process, I know, where you sit down with my assistant and all that stuff. If you don't meet our criteria and you don't come in there to learn, I know we won't even take you. I don't want your money. And another thing is, another question I get asked is by why are you charging our course right now? I think it's about $1,200. I know, not course, but our mentorship. And the question we get asked is by why are you charging $1,200 if you already have millions of dollars? And all that money we end up donating to Nepal. So I think you've seen on my Facebook and stuff.
Yeah, I have.
So
yeah.
the money that we make from all of that, the teaching and stuff, Nepalma, we help with kids with backpacks, school, because at the end of the day, where I'm standing right now, the other side of that is there's somebody in the world. I could be that kid on the other side of the world, Nepalma, that barely has education.
Yeah, you
So
used to
I
be
always
one
try.
of those.
Yeah, so I always try to give back, and we've been doing this program since 2022, where we send money to Nepal. We're trying to build a school this year, so stuff like that.
Okay. So जसले जोइन गर्छ त्यो प्रफिटेबल नै हुन्छ if he follows the rules.
I don't give guarantees. We have a high success rate. Out of last year, we had 200 students that paid to get in. This year we
के
have
गर्दा
70.
चाहिँ त्यो मान्छेले लस गर्छ.
No, so loss भनेको there's a lot of factors. I know market condition. के हुन्छ भने just like I said.
No, okay, you recommended his stock, right? In
Okay.
your Discord,
Okay.
where he put some money in it
Okay.
and he get out like you said.
Yep.
So त्यहाँनेरि के कस्तो हुन्छ त्यो चाहिँ like profitable नै हुन्छ.
Our win rate, I know, is 75%.
Nice. I mean, that's a
I
good
can
rate,
I can show
75%.
75 to 82, and I can show you that. We just sent what's it called, a blog out every week, or every 2 weeks we send out a what's it called, like a letter almost to all of our students. They get to see what my profit loss is. We cleared $49,000 this month so far. I know it's the 18th where we cleared $49,000 USD in 2 weeks. I know, and I show, and they get to go back and look at all of the trades. They get to look at everything that I did. I know. So if you had taken the trade on a $100,000 account, that's how much you would have made. Now, I'm not saying it's guaranteed. I don't guarantee anything in Discord. If people I say, can you guarantee me this? No, I cannot. You know, at the end of the day, you're joining to learn. You're not joining just to make money. If you learn, then the money's going to come. I know, because all you have to do is focus on being right multiple times. If you're right, then you're going to make money. Right, so we focus on the process and actually learning more than just focusing on the money part.
That is absolutely true.
When we trade
I
meme
think
coins,
knowledge Makes money.
Yeah.
Knowledge is money. That's the biggest currency. Like, right now I'm reading 2 books a week. You know, that's been my goal for the whole last
You're
year.
reading.
Reading.
Is that related to
Not just
stocks?
trading, but life. You know, how to become a better person. You know, if I can't give my 100%, you know, as a person outside of the market, I'm not gonna perform 100% in the market. And kind of like you're asking him, discipline, biggest thing to success.
Yeah.
You have discipline, you're not gonna get anywhere.
You gotta be consistent. Like, you might lose some money some days, you might make some money some days, but you gotta keep consistent, keep on working, and keep on going at it.
Showing up, I think, is half the battle. You know, because every day, perfect example today. I'm not on Discord. Our members they made money on Nvidia. I know. Yesterday we gave a signal. It's at 126 now. It's at 132 or 135. So stuff like that. If you show up every single day, opportunity ounce. I know.
Right.
Like kind of like this. If you bring people onto podcast every single day, you know, or you bring people a long period of time, one of those videos are gonna blow up.
Yeah,
right?
true.
And then you're gonna hit it. So you're what I remember
Consistent.
whenever I was doing YouTube or whatever, because we had some videos, is you're only one video away from your whole life changing. You're always one video away,
Or one trade away.
and that's kind of the way to think about it. Is it can set you up. That it's not a one-time hit, and
It's
then
just like saying.
but you're not
yeah,
gonna make a
gonna
million.
Die tomorrow.
and
Yeah.
and
Tomorrow
another
never
thing,
comes.
people say was maybe you got lucky ones. I know. If I had 100,000, 500,000, $1 million, maybe I got lucky. You know, how are you gonna justify almost $6 million? You know, I'm at 5.8 million. Like I said, I'm very open with that. Is how are you gonna justify me making that type of money by being lucky? So that's kind of where that comes in. Is that's my valid point.
And I mean, it's not a like you're not. You didn't make millions overnight, so that's
No, and
I don't think
that's
you're
what
lucky.
to
I think-
hinja. You know,
yeah.
any some of the people have never even seen me before. Oh, this kid came and said, I'm about to you know, I'm about to he had opportunity. Him and me came from the same place. I grew up in Erie, same place. I'm sure you know. You've met me since Masano Dehi, and you've seen how I was, I know. So what sets us apart, right? Yes, I did get more opportunities, I know, because I moved to a bigger city, right? But at the end of the day, it all came down to my work ethic, me showing up every day. That's what it came down to.
Wow. So any last word?
If anybody wants to get into like crypto trading and stuff like that, if you want to put my Facebook or Instagram, people can reach out to me. I wouldn't mind helping people, you know, go invest in this or that. But like, if you want my time and you really want to learn this stuff, like, you know, we could talk about it. Other than that, like, I really believe in it, and I feel like if you're not putting your some money, like even spare change, like if you're spending money to go eat out and it's like, you know, buy random stuff, you could be investing this money in something else. So it's like your money, make your money work for you rather than you working for your money, you know. But
Prashant, any last word?
I don't think so. I think just be safe, you know. No matter you decide to trade crypto or stocks, learn. Education. You don't have to join my mentorship. You don't have to join any of that. You do mental. The biggest thing I offer is I have a lot of experience. I know. Biggest thing I'm offering you guys is experience and somebody to back you up where you can actually talk to. That's the only thing. You don't need to join to make money. Is it gonna make your life easier? Hell of a lot easier, yes. But you don't have to join.
Right.
So that's kind of my point of advice.
So okay, so we're done here, right? And so for my viewers, यो कुनै पनि फाइनेन्शियल एडभाइस होइन, यो
NFA.
बेस्ड अन एक्सपिरियन्स मा बोलेको हो यो भाइहरूले पनि. एन्ड यसलाई एन्टरटेनमेन्टको हिसाबमा लिनु, यसलाई नलेजको हिसाबमा लिनु, यसलाई सिक्नेको हिसाबमा लिनु. So I want to thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time with the next podcast right on Fusion Phone. Thank you.